You know that moment where you just stare at your to-do list, not doing anything, not even thinking anything useful, just hovering there like a buffering video? Yeah, I lived in that moment for weeks. Every morning I'd tell myself, okay, today is the day. And every night I went to bed with the same unfinished tasks, same guilt, same quiet shame. I started thinking something was wrong with me, like I lacked discipline or ambition or whatever magical ingredient productive people are supposedly born with. But here's what I didn't know. I wasn't failing because I was weak. I was failing because my brain was doing exactly what it was designed to do. Not to make me successful, not to make me fulfilled, just to keep me alive. And sometimes survival looks like self-sabotage. The hidden enemy way. Way back when our ancestors heard a rustle in the bushes, the correct reaction was assume death is coming. Thousands of years later, the rustle is now. Starting a business, posting your art, changing careers, saying, I want more than this. Your brain sees those things as unknown, uncertain, danger, which is why we joke and say, I am my own worst enemy. Except it's not a joke. Your brain is literally trying to rescue you from a threat that doesn't exist anymore. The comfort zone trap. The weirdest part? The comfort zone doesn't even feel comfortable. It just feels familiar. It's the place where nothing changes, where the days blur, where you're not happy, but at least you're not scared. It's like being in a prison you've decorated nicely. Why you procrastinate? You don't avoid tasks because you're lazy. You avoid them because your brain has linked effort with danger, judgment, failure, disappointment. So when you think about starting something meaningful, alarms go off. Your brain throws you the quickest escape. Check your phone. Get a snack. Let's do this later when the conditions are perfect. But perfect never comes. It's the carrot your brain keeps just out of reach. Motivation isn't missing. It's misdirected. You don't lack motivation. You're just highly motivated to avoid pain. And the craziest part? You get dopamine before achieving something, when you expect success. But if you failed before, your brain stops expecting success. No expectation, no dopamine, no motivation. So you wait to feel motivated. But motivation doesn't come before action. It comes after. Small wins create momentum. You move first. The feeling follows. Why success doesn't feel like success? You think the happiness will come after you achieve the thing, but your brain has a built-in reset button. It always pulls you back to your baseline. So when you get the thing, the degree, the job, the milestone, the happiness lasts a moment, then evaporates. Not because you failed, but because your brain wasn't built for lasting satisfaction, which is why meaning needs to come from the process, not the outcome. Your memory is lying to you. When you look back on your past achievements, you remember the highlight reel and not the struggle. So now every new challenge looks harder than your old ones. You're comparing your real self to an edited version of your past self that never actually existed. No wonder you feel behind. And then there's comparison. We used to compare ourselves to maybe 50 people in our village. Now we compare ourselves to millions of filtered, rehearsed, curated humans who are also comparing themselves to millions of other filtered, rehearsed, curated humans. Everyone is looking at everyone else's best moment and using it as proof that they're failing. It's madness. So what actually works? We don't change by force, we change by identity. Not, I want to write, but I am a writer and writers write. Not, I should work out, but I am someone who takes care of my body. The brain protects identity. It follows who you believe you are. And the tool that makes it real? 2 minutes. Not the whole workout, just putting your shoes on. Not the whole book, just writing one sentence. Not the whole life overhaul, just one small action your brain won't fight. Small enough that the alarm doesn't go off, small enough that your fear doesn't wake up, small enough that you can do it today. Because once you start, you usually keep going. And even if you don't, you still win. You showed yourself. Change is possible. So if you feel stuck, it's not because you're weak, you're lazy, you're broken. It's because your brain is trying to protect you using rules that no longer make sense. You don't need to fight your brain, you just need to teach it a new pattern. 2 minutes at a time, starting today, starting now. Soft pause. You're not behind, you're just becoming.